Strategy just announced buy number 99. This week's buy is 2,486 Bitcoin for $168 million at an average price of $76,000 per coin. Their total holdings now stand at 717,131 Bitcoin on the balance sheet. Here's the funding breakdown. Strategy raised $69 million this week. That's $90.5 million from the MSTR common stock and $78.5 million from their STRC or Stretch preferred stock. They deployed it all into Bitcoin. $1 in, $1 of Bitcoin out. No USD reserve this week. Sweet. Bitcoin is currently trading at around $68,000. Michael Saylor, you're paying too much in your OTC fees. Shoot me a message and I'll connect you with someone with better execution so you can really buy the dip. To put 2486 Bitcoin in perspective, that's nearly the entire treasury of Capital B, Europe's first Bitcoin treasury company. Capital B holds approximately 2,800 Bitcoin, a remarkable achievement, and a shout out to Alexander and the team building the Bitcoin treasury movement in Europe. Strategy just bought almost their entire treasury in 1 week. That illustrates the scale difference we're talking about with Strategy. Now, let's talk supply dynamics. Look at the gap between these two lines. The orange line is Strategy's cumulative Bitcoin purchases year to date. The black line is total mined supply, and that gap between them, that's the supply vacuum. This week, Strategy bought 2,486 Bitcoin while miners produced approximately 3,600 Bitcoin. That's 69% of the new weekly supply absorbed by one company. Nice. Year to date, the picture is even more staggering. Strategy has now accumulated 44,630 Bitcoin this year. Miners have produced 21,600 Bitcoin in that same period. Strategy is buying Bitcoin at over 2x the rate the world can mine it. That supply is coming from panic sellers, leveraged longs getting liquidated, and diamond hands finally breaking. Don't be that guy. Strategy is the buyer on the other side every single week. Which brings me to something important. This was buy number 99. Michael Saylor, I know you're watching. Buy number 100 is next week. The Bitcoin treasury movement is here, and Strategy World kicks off in Vegas next Monday. Corporations around the globe are taking notes. Make buy number 100 legendary. Blow the doors off. Let's celebrate Bitcoin for corporations in style. The whole Bitcoin community is watching. Here's what I'm watching going into next week. 1. Bitcoin's $65,000 level. If we break below that for some time, the strategy accelerate even further for the milestone buy. Number 2, STRC preferred equity is back in the funding mix this week. $78.5 million worth. That's Strategy diversifying their capital raise across multiple instruments. It was great to see the preferred equity hold that $100 peg this week. Number 3, the supply vacuum. At 69% of weekly mining supply, Strategy is extracting Bitcoin from the market at an extraordinary pace. That gap on your screen remains intact. 4, buy number 100. Will Saylor make it the biggest of the year? I certainly hope so. If you found this valuable, smash that like button and subscribe for weekly MSTR coverage. For real-time tracking of every Bitcoin treasury company, subscribe to the BitcoinTreasuries.net newsletter. Exclusive analysis and alerts when major treasury companies make their moves. The link is in the description. I'm Tyler, and don't forget to stay orange. See you for buy number 100 next Monday.